Legacy. They call me ValJones, some call me attitude. But understand the attitude is not by being rude. It's like the way I take this knowledge and this verbal food, taking masses to a whole kind of altitude. That's like I'm beautiful and brilliant as I wanna be. No, you won't find me on your radio or BET because this fakey phony wannabes are scared of me. Apparently, because I'm too fucking intelligent, I don't speak any bottom.
Rising up out of the ashes, look at the cashes, look at her lashes. They say my angel wings are flying, look at her eyes. I see I'm lying when I'm saying that I'm the latest and I'm the greatest. And all you breakers of music and culture, you're also on vultures and I'm the slayer. I'll kill all you hoes and I won't see you later. Yeah, you think of my haters and wait till I come around, satch all your paper and leave you no water and drop all that fire just like you just daughter. But I'm just playing, right? Yeah. Namaste. Oh yeah, while I'm out here, let me get in a shameless plug. For Bragg, I'm serious about being a public speaker, therapist, spiritual therapist, comedian, whatever it be. I bring all of that energy with me. ValJones has her own type of edutainment. You guys know me, those of you who've been here for a while and watched me from D103 to Foxy 99, the first queen of Foxy 99. Remember D103? Y'all, some of y'all remember D103. There's a lot of people around here that remember D103, and there's a lot of people who remember me, but they don't want to talk about me. Why? Because, well, let's see, they sucked and fucked in. That's how they moved their way to the top, but they couldn't suck and fuck on me. And that's where that ball drops. Welcome to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Yep. That's why my pop did not want me to stay in this place. My mom didn't either. And my dad, you know, I went to HBCU, Fayetteville State, and my dad was like dying. He wanted me to go somewhere else. But I'm like, that was my ride or die. You know what? So I was like, no. I was going to leave my dad. And he died my freshman year at Fayetteville State. But I don't regret none of that. So as far as people who have lost loved ones in their life, their moms, their dads, their aunts, their uncles, their grandparents, people who are really, really close to you. My husband was murdered in Fayetteville here too. Listen, Fayetteville has some interesting, I can't even say the word right, because I remember I had a friend, an elder in Atlanta, who used to say, Val, you need to stop saying interesting, because interesting, you know, denotes, you know, that you have interest in it, and you really don't have interest in these people's lives or their lives, but they always have interest in you because they know you bring them food, you bring them inspiration. Any and everywhere you go, the energy goes up, yo, but they want to keep you as slave. I told you there's only 3. I've had coffee today. I catch it sometimes. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it might be the coffee. I love coffee. I'm not going to lie about that. Oh, you mad because I love coffee and you love crack. Bitch, please step the fuck back. There's nothing like a crackhead hoe or a coked out, you know, drug dealing alcoholic going to tell you what to do. You got me confused with somebody else. You best check you. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. But for those of you, like I said, who want an interesting, because I am interesting, an interesting type of host for your shows, or just to speak to your group. I'm a different type of edutainer and public speaker. And I also actually can talk to the youth, because I can rap, I can sing, I can do a lot of things, but I'm not going to sell them a bunch of faded, funky dreams. Wow. Popo. I know, thank you, confirmation on the horn, yo. I'm going to tell you the truth, but I'm telling you in such a fashionable, educating way that you will be better when I come through. Everybody is, okay? It's just that the jealousy here is real. So if you come up with great ideas and you're really good at what you do, welcome to hell. I told you that a long time ago when I was at Starbucks. I'm the welcome wagon for you, because I see you have that look. You have been to how many tours and how many places, and you come here and you can feel the energy right as you hit the base. But there's a reason why you're here, okay? Because this is a place full of demons and devils and snakes. Find out about Charles Whitell Chestnut. You will actually see a plaque dedicated to him, if you so choose to go there, to the market house. But Charles Whitell Chestnut, the first African-American fiction writer, except he wasn't writing fiction. And even he had to move out. See his connection to Fayetteville State, which Fayetteville State doesn't even want to really talk about it today. And that should tell you something about Fayetteville and Fayetteville State. Wow. How could you, like, you know, most colleges, most universities, they sing applause to their founders, but not here, because I told you people have such a fear of slave masters, and troublemakers. That's all that's here. Slave master, troublemakers. Whether you want to or not, you're in one of those roles, or you're groomed to be. So which one will you be? I think by now you know. which one I am and which one and the two that I'm not. So, which goes to, if you want a real speaker who's going to be truthful with you, but entertaining too, and I know how to, curb my vocabulary. I'm not going to say it's family friendly and then everything you hear out of my mouth is 4-letter words, which, have you ever been to family friendly events around here, and the first thing they do is play, stuff that's supposed to be radio edited, but radio is just going astray. Listen, I remember when radio was good, okay? I mean, I was there and I was here, and I broke a lot of these people's records, but no, not anymore. But people have lost their morality, people have lost their integrity, and people really are, it's like this whole society is lifting people up to be thugs and whores. Seriously. Or should I say it the way some of you want me to do? Thugs and hoes. We're not doing that, yo. My mom is like, you were not raised like that. Why? And I am on my North Node, so everybody's now talking about North Node in these YouTube streets. North Node Oracle, North Node Oracle. Ask yourself how I got that way, okay? See, that's what the industry will do. Literally take your ideas, take your energy, and rub it in your face. Well, now I'm rubbing it back in yours. Like, how you get a little dog and put their nose in their pee or their doo-doo. That's me. So see, I'm an interesting type of person, but you got to admit there's hilarity, there's comedy, and there's truthfulness into it too. So Fort Bragg, Pope Air Force Base, and my military family, if you've got a group or a function or a dinner party or whatever it be, I'm a great speaker, but you got to pay me. I do not do it for free. And listen, reminding you, please vet me, because I will vet you. And if I even find remotely that you could be a bugaboo, I have the right to turn you down, because I am not that thirsty for money. I mean, I want to make my money, okay? Please believe that, but shh, I'm not like, no, there's some people that I just will not ever be around, period. And that's another thing. If you start seeing me, or remember how I used to hang around certain people, but you see me not hanging around these people now, there's a reason for that. There's always a reason when Miss ValJones doesn't go back. So that's all I had to say. That was kind of like a big public service announcement about what I do and who I am. I'm a public speaker. I'm a griot. I'm a poet. I'm a rapper. I'm a singer. I'm a teacher. I'm a lot of things. But one thing I do is open up your minds to being a better you, because we all need some healing and we all need some truth. But I guess you know what you needed? Some people need it in a different type of way, and whatever you need I can accommodate, okay? Because I'm also a genius, a real genius. Mensa said that, I didn't. There's a reason why there's eyes on me. So that's reminding you, if you're trying to set me up, bitch, the military is always watching you. Because they're watching me. Ask yourself why. I don't know. Maybe I'm alien. Could be. But anyway, that's all I had to say. Public service announcement. I'm not like the Hollywood industry. I'm not like the Smiths or the Kardashians or JC or Beyonce or none of that. I'm not Jago. Val, you are so cold. I am not cold. I am not cold. But I am not cold. Why am I cold? I met this. You know what? That's okay. Aquariuses don't get it until they get it. It's like, I keep telling you, have you ever watched Star Trek and the Planet Killer? The Vulcans and the Planet Killer. Those are Aquariuses in their South Node. Those are Geminis in their South Node. Those are Libras in their South Node. They think they're the masterminds. Pinky and the brain. Yeah, they're the brain all the time. But remind you, Pinky was a smart one. She's silly. She's crazy. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a stupid slut. You know what I mean? Oh my God. People mad at me. Why? Be glad that you didn't put you in jail for defacing public property, okay? Anyway, and I'm telling you, folks in the military, y'all need to watch what you do too, okay? Because you're being watched too. Don't be stupid. You signed a contract for this stuff. So, like, listen, the world right now is really messed up. Like, China and Putin and Trump making all kinds of deals. And who can we trust? We can only trust us, because these people are not real. Kelly's Heroes, I'm telling you, if you watch that movie, Kelly's Heroes, every military brat and every military person needs to watch the Clint Eastwood movies, Kelly's Heroes. That's a standard. For me, anyway. Burning bridges, I burn bridges every day and mean it. I have never regretted a bridge I burned, and still don't. So that's what I say. If you see me not hanging around people that I used to, I burnt that bridge. I blew that sucker up like a demolition expert. And I will do that to you too if you cross me the wrong way. But I always do it legal, okay? Because my flying elves, aka my golden knights, are not going to let me crash out. And I love you guys so much. Always and forever. That's what I'm talking about. So, help a girl make some coins, okay? Invite me to come out and make you laugh, make you heal, help you heal, or whatever it be. But it's always an interesting and funny and healing time when you're in my presence, as I'm just doing me naturally. Da-oh. Da-da-da-da-da. Thank you. Bye.